Setting up a Pinterest business account. Hey everybody, Chef Katrina here. Today at the chef's table, we're doing some techie fun. It's been a while since I've had this kind of excitement here at the chef's table, but we are going to go ahead and show you the step-by-step of how to set up a Pinterest business account. This has been one of the big topics recently. I've had a lot of people start reaching out to me. I think I've been on more podcasts this week than ever before, summits and so forth, just teaching the basics of Pinterest. So today we're going to talk about building your spoon, right? Like, how do you take this? How do you layer in the different elements? How do you use search marketing like Pinterest to grow and expand your business? And I'm so glad you asked. So let's dive into the world of Pinterest today. I'm going to do something I've never, ever done before. First and foremost, I'm going to share my screen. I didn't know you could do this with StreamYard, which is the service I'm using, by the way. So this is pretty darn cool, actually. So I want to dive into it and share with you guys how to set up a Pinterest business account. So for those that are just joining in, let us say hello. Let us know where you're coming in from. If you're catching the replay, definitely let me know, #replay, that you're catching this one. But I want to talk with you about Pinterest. So many of you have been reaching out to me and saying, hey, I don't know a lot about there. I'm kind of a little bit burnt out from social media marketing. How do I get into the world of search marketing? What does that look like? What can I do? So the first thing I always tell people is I need you to set up a separate business account. Really critical when you're doing business, especially when you're using search engines. You should not be using the personal profile that you have on Pinterest. You should set up a business account with a separate email, maybe your business email address, and use that to get started. So the place I'm telling everybody to go for your knowledge is actually called business.pinterest.com. That is where you want to go when you first start to set up your Pinterest business account. Here, there's tons of resources, by the way, once you set up or once you sign up for this. It talks about, people on Pinterest plan early and spend more. So we're getting into the holiday season. So if you're not aware of this, they really do get here earlier. They actually signal their buying intent well before most other social platforms ever realize that someone's in the buying process, giving you a complete unfair advantage really with this one. So Pinterest does a great job of just walking you through some of the basics of like how to showcase, how to engage, how to scale your ads, how to succeed with any budget, whether it's organic or paid. I love Pinterest for its versatility and the fact that even if you run a promoted pin, you can still make money long after the pin is closed because of the fact that this is a shareable platform. So when you share information on this platform, they keep going. So this is all about creativity. It's easy to get started. It talks about as simple as claim your profile, which is why we're here right now at business.pinterest.com. Again, business.pinterest.com is really where you want to be for all of this because it's exactly where you want to go. You want to create pins, claim your website, and start running your ads. I will say this for all of you that are watching, that Pinterest really, while you can use it, over here. While you can use it for not having a website, it really makes way more sense to have a website that you can attach Pinterest to. It gives you more weight in their newsfeed. It actually helps their algorithm. They push stuff further to the top of when people are searching for products and services. They really want a verified website. And here's my truth for all of you is that we are moving more and more into a digital media age where it's important to be able to verify the business is actually a business and to verify that this isn't just like, something popping up around us, that it actually has something to go to. So it's really important, I think, more so than ever, that if you're going to be in the world of digital marketing, you learn to connect your digital resources. You learn how to multi-stream, multicast. This is why I'm casting this video right now, not only to YouTube, first and foremost, it's also being broadcast to my social media channel. So it's interesting that the comments I get are on social media, on media platforms that are social, as opposed to search platforms. But here's the thing. Inside of this, these platforms give you an unfair advantage. So with Pinterest, Once you get your account set up, you can actually apply for free ad consultations, just so you know, once you get this started. So you can get personalized support around your ads. You can get creative strategies. You can get campaign guidance on how to optimize your ads. I will tell you this, when you use this feature, you will have to recognize that you do have to have a certain ad spend or a certain monthly ad spend to be able to access these services. So if you're on a budget doing this over here, it doesn't quite make sense. But for those that are looking to spend probably closer to $1,000 or closer to $3,000 a month, personalized support is something they do offer you for a business, for especially around your marketing. They're excellent what they do. I've learned a lot from their ad managers and just working with them. And I love the fact that this is a feature of Pinterest. So one of the first things you get done once you set up your Pinterest.business account, you're going to want to, as you go through the process, edit your profile. Now, remember, I said this is a visual search platform. So there's a couple elements to this. There's the keyword element. How do you want to get found? Do some research. I teach this in my Pinterest marketing courses, like how to do the research, how to know what your audience is looking for, how to develop your avatar, how to develop your brand. I'm really passionate about making sure you guys have this information when you set this up. So your profile is a searchable element of your Pinterest account. So when you set up your business profile, your display name, the name that actually tells people what you do. I do suggest using some specific keywords like how do you want to be found or what do you want to be found for. So I choose Chef Katrina. My business is marketing ingredients and I am an entrepreneur. And I've changed this thing up multiple times as a display name. So just so you know, it's not set in stone what's on here, but it can be changed up. Your username, once it's created, really is a lock and load. Don't change it again. But if you're branding across websites and other social media sites and other search platforms, your username should be fairly consistent. This should be consistent across all your brand so that if people go to the internet in general and search for you, all your social media, all your search media, all your digital media platforms show up inside of this. The other thing to remember is your profile image. The profile image for those that are building their personal brand, for my entrepreneurs that are out there, your personal profile image really does. This is the same image that I have on my Facebook business page. It's the same image I have on my Twitter account. It's the same image I have on my YouTube account. It literally is the same image across the board. And I do that for brand consistency. See, if you want to get known, then you have to be consistent with your messaging and your branding, especially if you're just starting out. Don't be changing up your personal profile or your business profile picture all the time and have it be different in every location, because it will cause brand confusion because they don't know if this is actually you, or we're in a world where digital marketing often gets hacked. So just know that that's what you want to be aware of as you do this. The next thing is your profile. This profile is your public profile. It shows up on your business page. And again, this is your opportunity to get a little more keyword specific. So who are you? What is it you can do? How are you helping people? Why should they continue to follow your Pinterest business account? What is it that you're going to share with them? What are they going to learn from you? That kind of thing. And again, like we say, always double check your website. If you have one, get it connected to Pinterest. More and more, I consider Pinterest the visual hub of your brand and of your business. Whatever you create for Pinterest, because it's so visually appealing and it's such a direct marketing tool, as I've told my students and I've told countless clients that I've worked with, your Pinterest is like the place to start, and then it drips into your social media because it's congruent. Because the longest lasting images are going to be those that are up on Pinterest because of the SEO, and because once an image and once a board goes up onto Pinterest, it's actually searchable by the search engines like Google and Yahoo and Bing. So it's not a closed platform. It's very much an open platform. You don't need to have a Pinterest account to access the information, really making it an ideal tool, media tool for businesses, whether you're B and C, business to customer, or B and B, business to business. You're going to find that there's a place and there's a gap here on Pinterest that you could be filling and ranking for. So if you have a public email address, so if you want people to find you publicly, if you're a brick and mortar business, right, and you want people coming to your shop to buy from you, definitely put in that information. The other thing I want to point out to you guys is claiming your accounts. I will say this is the one thing I'm really super excited around with Pinterest is the ability to claim your websites, to bring those visual appealing things that you're doing elsewhere here. So this is a shopping and a business platform. So business to business, if you have something to sell to another business, I promise you their CEO, their employees, their customers are here on Pinterest also looking, so you might as well get in front of them. But claim your websites. You can now claim multiple websites. You can claim your Instagram account if you have Etsy, Shopify, and even your YouTube. So really, when I tell you this is your visual branding hub, it is. This is where everything kind of gets pulled together. And this is the visual representation of your brand. And if you guys understand that, how powerful that is to have your brand be hosted in one place, really is a game changer for most businesses. And once they start seeing that, it starts shifting the way they do business, because Pinterest is very, very intentional. Now, with Pinterest, I'm going to wrap this up real quick. There are different ways in which you can be searched on Pinterest. All right. So the search engines allow for you to search for people. So if I do a small business plan, let's just have a little fun with that one, right? I can search both the pins itself, and I can also search people. So I can look for people that are teaching small businesses. And as you can tell right now, there's not a lot of people teaching this. So if this was an area that you wanted to dominate and be like a leader in this industry, this is where you can be an influencer in that, right? Because we're looking for people that can teach us how to build this, how to create these, that can give us that expertise and that guidance, right? So this is your one-stop visual platform inside of this. You can also find videos on here, right? Pinterest is fastly getting known for business, for videos, how to use things like Canva. TikTok's quite a bit on here, honestly. People are recognizing that they're sharing their stories over here. Again, your visual representation of your business, right? You have an opportunity to create the headline, create the image. Really, really powerful that you should be able to do this. So they're talking about small business plans. And I would even say here, inside of TikTok and some of these videos, again, there's a gap. There's opportunities that many businesses and entrepreneurs are missing out because they don't understand how powerful this is for getting in front of your ideal customer. The other thing is they have product pins, they have boards. So boards, again, are the anchor to everything we do. So you can find boards that talk about small business planning. You can find about businesses. You can get kind of in front of people. You can see this is an Etsy one. This is definitely all about Etsy, which I love. So being congruent in your branding, being congruent in your message is super, super important as you dive into this. The other thing is we have product pins. You know, people are looking to buy. So where can they go to buy, get their hands on? Can they get businesses? Can they get all these elements? So really what I'm sharing with you guys today is just how powerful Pinterest is. It's often overlooked because people don't understand the psychology of visual marketing. We've gotten so used to social marketing, and we've gotten so used to having to keep putting up and being creative in our marketing, when we can be taking that creativity and bringing it to a visual SEO platform like Pinterest, which can be the hub and the distribution of how your content gets shared out, how people find you, everything from your Etsy account to your Instagram account to your YouTube account, which are all visual platforms. The fact that you can host that all under one roof really gives testament to the power of Pinterest, and it's only going to get bigger, right? Over, I think it's 240 million active users monthly are searching every day for Pinterest. They're on there, they're scrolling, they're looking for information, they're saving things that are important to them. This is the one platform where everything that people save is personal to them. They're saving it because it's either something they want to have in their life, something they want to purchase, or something they want to create. It truly is visual innovation at the forefront. And trust me, their mobile side of this business is a rock star. I sat with a coffee shop owner earlier this week, and you're talking about Pinterest, and he's like, oh my gosh, I now understand what I've been missing by not having Pinterest. And that's the power of this platform, is that because every single image links to a destination, links back to something, gives you an unfair advantage in really building your business, because you don't have to make your customers guess or try to figure out where to go. It's very intentional. on where they can be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick overview. This is the first time I've done a screen share and kind of walked you guys through this whole process. If you want more information around how to build your business on Pinterest, if you want to know what tools you need to get access to and how you need to do that, then I definitely invite you guys to join my digital marketeers list. This is my group of digital marketeers, because, with being a chef, coming from Disney, digital marketeer made so much more sense. So become a digital marketeer, get access to my best tips, trainings, information that I can share with you on how to be building your business, how to be building it online in this digital marketing age, and how to take advantage of this time period right now. This really is one of the greatest time periods in our history where you can be building a business quicker and faster than ever before. So I invite you to come in, invite you to take part of this, join the Digital Marketeers. It's thechefkatrina.com/marketeer. Loved to work with you and show you guys how to leverage the power of Pinterest to grow your business. So with that, you have been spoon-fed the building blocks. You've been building a layer on your business today. And this is just the beginning of the layer. This is just the beginning of understanding how to pull this all together. And that's why I come to you guys every day, Monday through Friday, to talk to you about the Chef's Table, to share with you things that can help you build and grow, scale your business. With that, everybody, I hope you're having a fabulous day. And I look forward to seeing you next week at the Chef's Table. Have a great one, everyone.